Okey-doke. This this broadcast tonight is one last shot at Commander Janeway. One last try. So hopefully this is recording. Um, yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is my last try at Commander Janeway, and it's not because it's not interesting. It's just because I gotta keep moving. So one of the things about this is, and why I do this. Uh, a friend just brought up is is she real, or is it just a figment of my imagination? Now, one of the things about doing this, and I can't tell you if she's, I cannot verify. I cannot verify species. Okay, that I can't verify. Um, I can verify that there is something out there. A, there is a being, female, or let's see, how would I put this? Um, According to how she feels, it would be of a female mindset. There you go. Because I don't know if it's, I don't know what being it is, if it's human or alien. How do you know an alien's a female, right? Um, but we're going to go with a female mindset, whereas it's a softer, less kill type attitude. Males generally are more aggressive and have a different a different feel, and they when you view a male, it's a different texture. I mean, it's like sandpaper versus very fine leather. I don't know. I can't explain it. It doesn't have to be actually female. It just has a female feel to it. So we're going to go with female. And I do mean that as in a matriarch feel. So take it as you will. Matriarch. Um, in charge. So this person who sounds like water falling wind chimes when she laughs. Um, she's in charge. She's in charge of a large group, or or I want to say lesser beings, but that's not even the right word. She's in charge of a large group of things, not just beings, but multiple moving objects. So, in charge of beings, moving objects. So this could be this could be this could easily be a FAA tower tech directing flights as they come in and out of SeaTac. I mean, it doesn't have to be an alien person sitting in the bottom of the ocean, currently not there, um, directing traffic, which is what she was doing when I was there last. So she's in charge of beings and moving objects. This is what I do know. I mean, I know that for sure. I mean, if I was going to put money on it, I would say this person is real. This is what they do, and this is what they feel like. I mean, if I did a whole body scan, I'm sure I can find bits and pieces that would correspond to the female anatomy if she was human. Yeah, yeah. I just want to reiterate. So I'm reading the text and answering this statement somebody posted. So yeah, I did kind of go over this before. So one of the things is location. So her location varies from hour to hour, minute to minute, week to week, just like all of ours do. Doesn't feel like she doesn't have a set location. So she is constantly moving. Um, and one of the things I've noticed about this is wherever she's at, there's always a singularity. Always. It may be near, it may be far, but there's always singularities. Currently it's two. There's two singularities. There's two active points. Um, there's I guess the best word would be a breach. One of them is breaching. So one of these singularities has the edge pulled back like this, and it is breaching. So lots of material is exchanging. This one is present. It is not breached. This one is I want to say puckered. Puckered is a good. So when you I don't know how to say this. Okay, so the lens of a camera. The lens of a camera an old camera would actually iris open and iris close. And when it iris closes, see if I can do this, you always have that little dot right there in the middle. That little singularity point is right there. So energy is flowing in and out, but it's a very small dot. When it iris is open, somebody somebody is adding energy to it. They are literally taking the energy and pulling it apart. Very much like a so in order to open the iris, here's the existing universe. Here's the singularity. In order to open this iris, we need to take the energy as it comes in and goes through and around, and we need to multiply it. So this energy plus this energy plus this energy, and then so on and so forth. So any energies that come across will impinge, and it's our job to literally take all the energies and dump it there, and that will literally open that hole. And we're not adding immense amount of energy. We're taking the energy that's there and shaping it to allow the universe to iris open. And it literally, the edges will literally curl on themselves. So you have an actual circle of energy opening up this portal. Um, I know we can do it. Um, Me and a friend of mine just discussed it. You know, ether. I'll have to look at how they described ether. That would really explain something. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I got Commander Janeway from that event, the 1973 Pascagoula abduction event. I remember I missed that target, but I'm pretty sure this is what came from it. But the singularities is not. The singularities is my ongoing. See, one of the things about the singularities is I've seen them multiple times. I've seen them with multiple beings, not just Commander Janeway. Commander Janeway is only one of many to use them. The other ones that use them are Hatman and uh, gods and other critters out there that want to get from point A to point B. I guess they're called gods. I don't know what you call them. But dimensional things use them a lot. So the thing is with some of them, some of the dimensional beings, you don't need a big portal. You don't need a big opening. You just need a breach. And again, we can make these breaches. So if we're making the breaches, I wonder if that's why some of these beings come in to harass certain people, because certain people have the ability to weaken the universe at that point, allowing these things to come in and feed off of uh, off of their energies. So basically, the people are setting up their own. They're basically setting themselves to be fed on by allowing really, really bad things through to feed on them. The other thing is once these leeches have a taste, they keep coming back. But initially, I'm wondering if the people literally open up the gateway, and it doesn't take much to allow these things in. That's kind of a scary thought. So, Hatman. The question is, I wonder if Hatman is an astral being created by many people thinking of said person. Could be. Very tall guy, very dark. Uh, if it's a hat, it's a big hat. But one of the things about Hatman is he's kind of like a, let's just call him a dimensional being. We'll call him a dimensional being, and that'll kind of cover. So, and we'll get back to Command and Janeway in a minute. Now, that's the other thing. So, when I followed Hatman, Hatman was here in somebody's house, or what I construed to be Hatman at right. So what I construed to be Hatman, it could have been damn near anything, was here at a house. Okay, he wasn't causing any problems. He was just there, being lurking. Takes off. Stars everywhere. And I look inside. There's a ring, right? This is where Hatman went to. I looked to where Hatman went to. What I saw was this. It was purple. It was blue. There were crazy looking orange things. Okay? This is what I saw. And the other thing I was very concerned about was that I was going to go through, but it's like I can't go through because I can't wrap my head around what's up, what's down, and it was too far out of my 3D vision. So I'm looking at it and I couldn't wrap my head around how it feels. But the main thing that stuck out was the orange, the purple, and the blue. It was orange, purple, and blue. Anyways, and I kind of put it to the side. So I'm watching TV, and it was some sort of anime where some guy gets some bad guy, but he's really good inside. Guy, loner guy, gets hit by a bus, and he's dead. And his spirit is wandering around, and they're all mourning for him. And some chick says he needs to go with her to some spirit place to where some guy's chewing on a baby pacifier. Okay, some kind of Japanese anime, but it was a real live action. Anyways, she's standing there and she says we have to go to this other dimension. She literally pulls up this flaming edge Same thing I saw. Energy wraps around. And I swear to God, that scene on that show, I mean, I nearly lost it because that was the coolest damn thing. So, if he's a myth and he's a created being, I am okay with that. Whatever he is, I followed him to this portal in space at a certain point, which I could probably get back to, and I looked into whatever dimension that is, and that is not a three-dimensional, you know, another universe. That is more. And because I couldn't get my head around the more, I had to let it go. As far as I'm concerned, he's just another watcher, just like all the rest of them. You know, no big deal. Might be a little scary, but in my eyes, he's about as real as you and me. Um, but Commander Janeway feels different. She is a 3D being. She has 3D problems. She goes to the bathroom. She she deals with stupid people. She gets frustrated. So let me take a picture of this. All right, so this is open. This is an open singularity. Now, when I'm saying that Commander Janeway is sitting by an open singularity, that's what she's sitting next to. This is not going to. This is not going to a normal world. This is going to a dimension where the laws are changed or the laws are different. So that's an open singularity. Oh, that's because I'm taking. Yeah, you haven't got any pictures yet. Is because I'm taking pictures and it's going on my camera and not on the Discord or on the server. So give me 1 second here. Good catch. Okay, singularity, Commander Janeway. Yeah, I know. I get so freaking frustrated when I lose it. Okay. So we've discussed the basic facts about Commander Janeway. So this is Commander Janeway. Y. We'll just go with Y. Page 3. Now, I don't have great telepathic powers. I cannot remote view really good. I cannot do telepathic things. Um, but one can hope. Um, the thing about it is many, many times I've been able to pick up distress calls from my friends. And then when I and I call them up or track them down or text them, then sure enough, there's something wrong or something going on, and it's that, I don't know what you call it. So I may not be able to actively talk with someone, but I do pick up basic signals from said people. I mean, I may not be able to pick up the intent or the reason, but I can pick up the basic emotion. Um, that being said, when I was looking at Commander Janeway, I could tell she was frustrated and amused. So, and I don't think she's a mythical or imaginary because of some of the basic stuff that I'm getting from. Now, that being said, there's a very high probability that, maybe I have basically made up an entity in my mind and I'm literally trying to communicate with that said individual. So let's, yeah. Oh, and that was the other thing. Right, right. Okay. Did I do an aura scan? Yeah, I did an aura scan. I can't remember which one that was. Probing an AI and a drone alien spacecraft. Right. So me and three friends viewed. Let's just call it a hangar. Inside the hangar is a craft. Inside the craft is a control panel built for somebody else. The control panel is operated by touch and uh, connection. You have to be connected. Um, the first person that was with me was able to describe it, feel the AI. It was very similar to um, a smart car. Very, um, as far as AI goes, it was kind of like castrated or functional yet not not self-aware to the point where it considered it being. It considered it a functional aware. I don't know how to describe that. It was basically like a smart car, more intelligent, but a smart car. So me and the first guy actually we poked around. We started the engine. We you know moved it from point A to point B, probably a couple 3 feet, and then we left it there in the hangar. Um, Again, this is a target I found off of. God, where was it? I can't remember where it was now. I can't even remember which target it was. But anyways, uh, I took a second person back who's a much better remote viewer, and he found the AI, started it, drove it around. I mean, he had much more because he's a much better person, and or maybe if it was an imaginary, if it's an imaginary UFO or a drone or a probe, maybe I fleshed it out to the point where he could actually kickstart it and get it in gear. I mean, I don't know. But the AIs in these drones don't feel like a person. They feel like a low level. No, low level consciousness can think outside the box, but they're very. Yeah, yeah. Janeway had a large pool of energy. Low level consciousness on AIs can do a basic task and more, but it's just they feel they feel stunted. Um, they feel I think restrained is a good word. You know, I'm not a smart guy, but I do know that AI in any shape or form is not a good thing to have. We have developers going full blast on AIs, and once an AI gets out, there's going to be no stopping it. Fortunately, we have nuclear war. Um, I don't think there's going to be a way for an AI to survive without power, and nuclear war will take care of that. Sure, we'll be sent back to the Stone Age, but the next war will be fought with sticks and stones, not AI. So, um, very different conscious. So the drones, some of the drones that we've seen are feel what we would consider a high level AI, but is in actuality a very stunted individual. So, so I guess the question is, Commander Janeway, why, why are they dropping off and picking up? And the only answer I can get from that is they're picking up samples. They're picking up samples before they're destroyed or damaged. And I don't know what kind of samples. I mean, the only thing I can figure out is um, trying to save species. Which is funny because if you had access to all the people and all the scientists, I mean, wouldn't it be quicker to just you know jump onto Amazon and order up all the seeds you ever wanted and all the species you ever wanted? I mean, to me, it doesn't make sense. Maybe they've got a better, faster way of doing it. I don't know. But one of the clear things that keep ringing out is right, right. Our AI is just simply algorithm right now, not true conscious type AI. And their AI is it might be true AI, but it's a stunted AI. It's missing something. So we have like a spark in our being, and the AIs that I've been seeing they don't have that spark. And I don't know if the spark is what makes us human, or if the spark is something other. Because some of the people out there don't have a spark, and they are truly evil. I mean, would that mean they don't have a soul? I don't know. Commander Janeway seemed to have a. Do animals have a spark? Oh, that depends. I mean, I see cats and dogs all the time. Dead cats. Oh, I saw your cat and dog. Uh, I saw your older cat, the one that passed, clear as a bell. So I would say yes, animals have a spark, but it's different than what we have. Um, and it's not a. I just wonder if it is a. You only had cats. Did I do a cat then? Was it a cat that I did that aura reading on? Did I do? I did an aura reading on that cat, right? And I came up with the wrong cat. I don't. Well, see, that's the thing. So now you're down to talking energy, right? Okay. So I tell you, one of these days I've got to put you on the screen with these live feeds, so you're on here with me, so people know what's going on. Anyways, um, I was asked if rocks and trees, and so everybody knows. Okay, I saw your older cat, is what I saw, the one that was there for 16 years. Um, Everybody keeps wondering if cats and dogs have life or the spark. So now you got to ask yourself, what is that spark? Oh, the Muslim thing? Are you talking about that rock that's sitting in the middle of the damn thing that they all circle? That piece of meteorite? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, so there's a meteorite in the middle of a statue or carved out hollow that they go around and kiss and touch, and um, that's an outer space rock. That is a meteorite that came down, that crashed, has some sort of significance. I have no clue what it is. When I view it, it has energy, but I mean, I don't know if that energy is from all the people, imparting their energy into it or not. Can cats become individually sold and incarnate? Well, and see, that's the thing is everything has the energy. Everything has that glow. We have an actual spark, something that's different. So there's actually two parts of us. This person literally has this. But see, I don't know if animals, cats or dogs, have that. They have this energy, this shell of an energy. It's a shell. So this bunny has a rabbit-sized shell. How about how about this? We have a spark. This is us. We have this spark. Is it possible that we fill ourselves into that shell, and that way the shell can wither, this physical can wither and die, but this shell will travel with us? Evolution of energy. It could be. I don't know. I don't see. I don't know what's inside this bunny shell. I don't know if there's actually a The Buddhists think that we reincarnate. We reincarnate as small bits of life, either a slug or a worm. So, I mean, now you're down the path of several religions, and that's where it gets kind of weird. All I know is that bunny has an energy shell. These people, or this person, has a spark and a shell. So I don't know. And the raw material, yeah. See, I haven't read anything about the raw. So, but and again, it depends on how you believe it and what you believe. So I definitely would like to think that the dogs and cats that we owned have traveled through to the next plane and are waiting for us on the next plane. But I don't know. I don't know. All right. Kind of looks like he's holding a rabbit balloon. All right. Well, let's see. Why is she here? Under whose orders? Council. Okay. Why? Protection. Well, crap. Enemies. Why? All right. Could I do a deep butt dive into the past lives of a human and go back as far as possible and even then more? I don't think people are from here. Well, see, that's the thing is, um, I think nuclear war is less likely than a massive events that will devastate and decimate many, many countries. But she is here from the council, protecting and protecting us from us and others. And I guess they're trying to finish something. They're trying to do something to finish. Well, astrologists. Okay, so somebody says, you know what astrologists are saying about July 2025 or something, right? Well, the Mayans had a year picked out, and many Mayans believed that was the end. Oh, crap. Damn it. Where is my camera? Us, others. Finish. All right. Damn it. Damn it. All right. Green. Oh, that's page 4, so this is page 5. Um, Uranus return war 2025. God, wouldn't that be funny? I just, even with I don't know how you would have an interstellar war. I don't know why you would have an interstellar war. A a scientist who studies remote viewing tasked, I think, 10,000 people. I think it was 10,000. You'll have to look it up. I'll look it up and I'll post it somewhere. Um, he tasked he tasked 10,000 people. He asked them what 2050 would look like where they stood right now. Not saying that they were there, but what does it look like? And one of the big things out of all these people, and it was a bunch of people, is when he did the data, he had a reoccurring theme come up. And one of the reoccurring themes that came up was a major natural event. Something happens in nature that decimates. The other thing that happens is hospitals. Hospitals don't work anymore. Um, Drugs don't work anymore. You can't take a pill to cure a bug. Well, that's the thing is 2050 is a ways away. But this is 2025. That's only 25 years. Do you know what you were doing back in 2001? I do. You know what I was doing back in 1983, 84? When did MTV come out? That's how long. I was in college and when MTV came out, so um, 2050 is not too far away. But one of the things, in fact, if you want to invest in some money, here you go. The other thing that he said is houses and vehicles are all powered by a power source, a plug-in power source. You take this power source and you plug it into your vehicle. You literally slide it into your vehicle and your house. Bigger one for the house and a smaller one for wow, 1981. Wow, 1981. Holy crap! I was in college. That's funny. Um, so if you ever hear of a tech guy talking about a car that has a battery that can be popped in and out, that's the stock you need to buy. Yeah, pyramid power would be really cool, especially if you can find out that that has something to do with the little batteries that they stick into and pull out of cars. Um, Bigger ones for the houses, smaller ones for the cars. So the vehicles will change. They said houses change, lighting changes, hospitals change, clothing's changed. Everybody still fears something, um, but diseases and this natural event have decimated a lot of people. So, going to be interesting. I mean, think about it. How many people are going to die if the sun starts putting out a lot of radiation? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look into the pyramid power. It's funny. The house outside of Vegas, I think, some mad genius built a house designed to pick up energy, and supposedly as this thing, it has a shell around it, and as it gathers the energy, it affects your energy as you're inside the house. And I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's been a long time since I've looked at it, but it had a band around the middle of this roundhouse and wiring all around it that did something that was supposed to radiate and pick up power. So I'll find that, and then we'll do that pyramid power thing. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do a view on it live, and then we'll watch the video, and maybe we'll do two videos. So we'll watch. I'll do the view live first, and then I'll watch the video, and then we'll tear apart my live on the second video. We'll go through the existing video and tear apart my remote view and see just how bad or good I did as far as what the intent is of this particular power source. Yeah, yeah, and I'll check it out. But I want to do the view first. So maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll set it up and look at pyramid power. And then at some point I'll actually find that video I want you to watch on that house, where the house is designed to pick up the ambient power and and pick it up and amplify it. So, all right. So, Commander Janeway, cool. Is she real? Yeah, she is in my mind. I'm gonna, unless somebody's got a specific thing they want me to look at, I'm gonna let Commander Janeway continue with whatever duties she's got. Hopefully, she can drop me a line. Um, she is gorgeous. So for all those out there wanting to remote view Commander Janeway, good luck. Make her laugh. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll continue this discussion and talk about pyramid powers and strange remote viewing facts, and I might just have to peek in on Commander Janeway one or two more times, but I will call it a night and wish you all the best. Thank you very much, man. You guys take it easy.